Good afternoon. Another journal to share with you. This one was constructed using the new course by Nick the Booksmith called Antiquarian. In that she teaches you how to make grunge cloth, but I didn't use that. I had this creepy looking cloth from some Halloween crafting items, and because of the nature of this book, that just went so well that I didn't use the grunge cloth. But everything else is exactly the way that Nick teaches you to do it. I had a little bit of some sparkly red fabric, and also from my Halloween decorating stuff, some black cheesecloth and a Tim Holtz book plate. These are all with chipped in pages, and this was some of my own marbled paper. The kit that I use for this is Anya's On A Whimsical Adventure. It's called Immortal Love, Damask patterns, and then she had some Poe quotes and some embellishments, and I just did some digital collage on the background papers with all of those elements throughout this. This is mainly a writing journal. So what set me off on this path was that a friend of mine was reading a Poe book, and she had all these wonderful illustrations by Arthur Rackham, and those she shared with me. She actually cut them out of her book and brought them over to me. She said, "I know you'll put these in a book," and so I did. So lots of blank pages for writing, and then here's one of those wonderful illustrations she cut out of her book, and I just made a flip with journaling underneath it. This little frame element here is from the Graphics Fairy, but it's on the background paper of On A Whimsical Adventure. Another one of the Poe quotes. Pretty creepy illustrations. But 'tis the season with Halloween just around the corner. This one I used to make a pocket, and then made this little, using some of the other illustrations, just made a little writing booklet that tucks in there. Made this one a little pocket. It was a smaller one, and then put a tag with another one. This has some of that alchemy wax on it. Another flip. Don't concentrate on that too much, it's pretty wicked. Someone was asking me about my tea stain papers. This is actually Canson drawing paper. Another one of the digital collages. I just don't like all of the wrinkles when I'm trying to write, and this is a little heftier paper and it doesn't do that. Another pocket. Another little booklet. This one with just some writing pages, like that. Just the first part of the Raven poem, and that is the man himself. So this was a way to use the Gothic papers from Anya with her Poe quotes and the wonderful things that I had been given, and just to do a writer's journal, basically. Another pocket, another little booklet, this one just with blank pages. Another tuck spot. One of the things with this new way to make journals in the Antiquarian instructions is that you use smaller numbers of pages and a tighter sewing pattern. You can kind of see here at the end how close together things are. So it makes a great writer's journal, but if you are a heavy embellisher, it's going to be very quickly a huge alligator mouth with using this particular type of binding. But I really like it because I'm more about the writing anyway. So thank you, Nick, for another great course. Really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I did with this sort of Gothic type journal. Thank you.